For years, I've wanted to be somebody who uses their iPhone without protection, and I've continued to fail. No matter what the new iPhone looks like or feels like or what material it's made out of, I just cannot convince myself to use an iPhone naked. The iPhone, of course. It's taken me a long time to admit this, but I'm a case person and I like it. That's right, as nice as this iPhone 15 Pro looks, and as much as I want to use the iPhone as its creators intended, I just can't. I've never been able to go caseless for very long with any of my iPhones for 3 basic reasons. So let me tell you what those reasons are, how I protect my iPhones, and why the alternatives are not a good substitute. So there are 3 reasons why I use a case and other protection for my iPhones, and I know that everyone is different, but these are my reasons and you can't have them. Well, I guess you can. The first reason that I can't go without any protection is fear and anxiety. Yeah, I know that's weird, but these devices are absolutely beautiful, but just look how elegant a glass and metal sandwich can be. And like any nerd, I just want to touch it. And I can't stand the idea of damaging this awesome device. When I use a naked iPhone, I use it very differently than when I have a case on it. I feel like I have to be more protective and more deliberate in how I use and hold the device, and where I set it down, and I have to watch everything else around me that potentially could leave a minor cosmetic blemish on the device and therefore my soul. That's no way to live. I want to be able to use the iPhone the way I want to, whipping it out of my pocket willy-nilly, or placing it down on any surface I want, or even using it in my shower. Without a case, I just don't have the same confidence that I won't damage it in some way, creating frustrations for me. A tiny little scratch on the oleophobic coating will drive me nuts every time I look at the screen when it's off, even though I can't see it when the display is on. Scratches on the metal frame or the buttons? Forget it. It might as well just be garbage. Plus, if you opt for any colored version of an iPhone, any scratch is going to show its true colors. No, I just can't do it. My neurotic tendencies and vanity make using the iPhone naked almost impossible. So if I can protect against 99% of the things that will scar my device, I will. The second reason that I like to protect my iPhone is the added additional benefits of look and feel. Yes, the cold and slick metal and glass case of this iPhone looks good, but sometimes it can get boring. I like change. I like being able to change the case to fit my mood, my activities for the day, or even my outfit. If I'm going to be outside all day taking pictures or going to a theme park or anything that could potentially increase the possibility of dropping the iPhone, I'll throw on a heavier duty case to protect my precious. And if I'm going out to a nice dinner, I will use something a little more elegant to fit the attire. And when I'm mostly at home or at the office, I will choose something a little bit more minimal like this. This is the StarPeak Mag-Easy Case 4 from channel partner Pitaka, and this is the thinnest and lightest MagSafe compatible aramid fiber case for iPhone. Made with the same aramid fibers used in aerospace and woven together, this Mag-Easy Case 4 is perfect for somebody who wants a case as light and thin as possible, but also that provides scratch and ding protection without getting in the way. Plus, there's a built-in metal camera lip for protection. The 3D texture grip makes the iPhone feel more secure when holding, and with the chamfered edge, it just feels great to wrap my hand around. I really like this StarPeak Milky Way Galaxy version of the Mag-Easy Case 4. It was designed by fashion editor and Paris art director Jonathan James to resemble the Milky Way galaxy as seen from Earth. There's also the beautiful StarPeak Over the Horizon design that resembles light brimming over the horizon of a mountain range. I just love the look of these cases, and you can pick up one of these StarPeak Mag-Easy Case 4s today using the link in the description below, and my thanks to Pitaka for sponsoring this video. And as far as the feel of the cases go, I find that I get much more grip on my iPhone with a case on it. Yes, metal and glass looks really good on an iPhone, but that also makes it feel like a wet bar of soap sometimes. I don't know how many times I've gone to just lift up the iPhone 15 Pro and it just slips past one of my fingers. Even with the larger, flatter sides of the iPhone 12, 13, or 14, they were still just slightly too shallow and slippery to pick up 100% of the time without inadvertently dropping it an inch and a half back onto whatever surface. Most cases just have a grippier texture that makes the iPhone feel more secure in my hand, and I can do hand gymnastics to reach the other side of the screen easier without the iPhone slipping out of my hand and falling into a toilet. A naked iPhone can also slide out of the pocket of my shorts and either slip onto the floor right next to the chair I'm in or end up on the car seat next to me, which has led to an avoidable situation with an iPhone cartwheeling out of my truck and onto concrete. And the third reason that I like to protect my iPhone is for resale value. I don't and I can't keep every single device that I buy, and I like to get maximum resale value for them. I keep the packaging in as perfect condition as I can. I don't use the accessories, and I want the buyer to basically pull out a brand new iPhone when they get it. This makes them happy and it gets me top dollar when I list it. So now, how do I protect my device? Well, obviously with a case. And as I mentioned earlier, there are many options for you to find the perfect case for you. Thick or thin, bright color or black, woven fiber or silicone. Do you want to protect against a fall from a few feet, a fall from the top of the building, or just prevent tiny little micro scratches from dirt in your pocket? Most cases do have a lip to help protect the display of the iPhone as well, which does help with drops, or if you like to place your device face down on a surface. But I also like to use a screen protector, and the one I'm using today is a matte glass screen protector, which I like a lot. It has the added benefit of reduced reflectivity. Like, here's the difference between having the screen protector and not. You can absolutely see a big difference. You get full glare when you just have regular glass, and I don't like that in bright rooms and outside and whatnot. Plus, with it being glass, I find that it's more durable than matte films that I've tried in the past. And I guess that's all I do for protection, right? It's simple. And the alternative that I know 7 of you are yelling at me about is Apple Care Plus or other insurance programs. Apple Care Plus for the iPhone 15 Pro without loss and theft is $200 for 2 years or $10 a month. Plus, a deductible when replacing or fixing the device if you break it. And how many cases can you get for that kind of money? And just dropping your phone and damaging the corner or scratching the frame will not constitute a fix or replacement from AppleCare if it doesn't actually affect the usage of the device. You can't just ask Apple to replace the device for every little bit of cosmetic damage. They won't do it. It has to be damaged enough that it does affect the usage of the device. I used to buy AppleCare for just about every device I bought, which added up to almost $2,000 over the years. And I have only ever needed to use it once, and that was with my iPhone 14 Pro Max that I just happened to be using naked and cracked the display. It was so stupid. A leaf landed on my hand when I was out walking and using the iPhone, and I thought it was a big bug, so I just kind of shook my hand violently to get it off, and the iPhone went with the leaf. And this is the one and only time that I've ever broken or severely marred an iPhone. So for my money now, I would rather buy a case or several and get the added benefits of using the iPhone without anxiety, customizing the look, getting a better grip, and keeping my iPhone pristine for myself and for resale. I love the design and beauty of these iPhones, and I want to keep them beautiful, even if that means I have to cover them up 90% of the time. So, after many years of trying to be a naked iPhone guy, I've finally given up, and I have to admit that I am a case guy, and that's okay. Actually, I like it better. But what do you guys think? Do you have some of the same issues or hangups that I do about using your iPhone without a case or any protection? Let me know in the comments below. Or are you a strict caseless person? I want to know how you do it mentally. If you want to see my full review of the iPhone 15 Pro Max, check out this video right over here. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked it, hit subscribe if you want, and I'll see you next time.